Hey everyone, thanks so much for coming to watch this video. Today I'm going to show you how to make these delicious, super cute EOS Starburst candy treats. These are totally edible, you guys. This is not lip balm. All you're going to do is you're going to melt Starburst and put it into your EOS container. And it's so great because you can bring it around with you everywhere, and it's just this nice little delicious treat. So you're going to take apart your EOS container. Make sure that you guys are careful here. You want to put a sharp object right where there's little extra plastic bits. And if you're tiny, make sure that you guys have adult supervision so you don't hurt yourselves. So you're going to have the bottom, the middle grate, and the top piece. And this is where it gets tricky, you guys. So it's your top piece that you pour your candy into, and then you screw the middle part on. So you're going to spray some oil in there, cooking oil, olive oil, probably whatever oil that you have, just so your candy doesn't stick, and so that when you take off the lid once you've solidified the candy, it comes off really easily. So obviously I have 4 containers here, so I'm doing this for all 4. And of course we have 4 Starburst flavors. So you have cherry, strawberry, lemon, and orange, and you guys are just going to be so delicious, and they're so easy to make. So let's go ahead and open up our candy. I got minis, you guys, because they're already unwrapped and they're smaller, obviously, so they actually melt quicker. And I used the microwave in this case, so it was quick and easy. And oh, they're just so cute and, of course, so delicious. So I'm just going to pour them all out here. And then I'm going to go ahead and separate them into colors. So again, we have strawberry, cherry, orange, and lemon. And I'm going to match up what I think is a good color for the EOS, for our delicious candy treat. And there's actually quite a few of each of them. Oh, look at them. They look so good. Num, 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 num. And I used probably about 20 per color. And you're going to put it in a microwave safe bowl. And depending on how well you can scrape the candy out, or how quick you are out of the microwave, I found lots of the candy got stuck to the bowl. So 20 was about it for me. And again, if you need more, that's fine. You just put it back in the microwave and you're good to go. So once you have your candies all separated into the colors that you want, like I said, you're going to put them in a microwave safe dish. I used maybe 10 to 15 seconds at a time, and you guys, because they're so small and so squishy, they do microwave quite fast. Just make sure you take a look at it or just watch it the whole time. I usually do it for 10 seconds, take it out, stir it around a little bit, as the microwave does heat up the stuff in the middle first, and then obviously microwave it until you are happy with the consistency for pouring, and just make sure that you're careful because the bowl can be hot. You don't want to burn those little fingers, and you might want to have a little scraper ready to scrape it into your EOS. I always put it in the top part first, so again, you're using the round part first so that to make the EOS shape when you flip it upside down. And I fill it up, and then I put the grate on, and this is to make sure that you guys can get it all the way into the bottom so you have that nice round space. You don't want any air bubbles or any little spaces when you take off your candy. So once you have your candies all prepped, you're going to put it in the fridge or freezer, maybe for about 10-15 minutes. I don't know if I really kept track of that, but for sure until you know it's solidified. You don't want it to be too short because if you take the lid off, it might get all twisty and goopy. So again, longer is better. Now, when you take it out, it's obviously going to be hard, so just make sure you're patient. You don't bite into it right away. I did keep mine out all night just to bring it back to room temperature. Obviously, I'm sure it wouldn't take that long, but to my surprise, it is still hard. So it's actually kind of like a sucker still or a lollipop, or you can bite into it still like a Starburst. So I thought this was pretty cool, you guys, because it comes out quite hard and it doesn't well, it doesn't like droop through the grate. Like I made a Macintosh caramel toffee one and I let it sit for a bit and it just sunk right back into the bottom of the EOS. Whereas this, I was happy to see that it actually maintained its shape the whole time. So once you take your EOS out of the fridge, you're going to grab the base of the EOS and snap it on. And sometimes it is hard to snap on if all the pieces aren't lined up. So just make sure that your grate and your top and your bottom all have that flat surface lined up together, and it should be pretty easy to snap on. Once it's snapped on, you just turn the lid and you're good to go. If you ever find that the clear plastic piece sticks to your candy, which sometimes it does, you can just sort of maybe use that sharp object that you had again and try to snap it off. Or easier method would be to probably just let it sit under hot water so it can melt a little bit. Thanks so much for coming to watch this video, everyone. We have many more edible EOS candy treat videos on our page, so make sure you guys check it out. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys do so, because we're going to keep these videos coming, and of course we're going to come up with some more edible, delicious ideas, so make sure you guys stay tuned.